Hello, welcome to smiklearn. In today's session, we are going to learn Introduction to React Programming. What is actually a React? A React is a powerful web application. We can create powerful web application using this React programming. It's an open source library. Actually, we can write JavaScript or TypeScript. We can use JavaScript or TypeScript in React. But basically, React comes from JavaScript. So you should know JavaScript thoroughly before coming into React programming. So it's actually a base is JavaScript, and then we can use TypeScript also in React. This is advanced technology in React programming. This TypeScript is a advanced programming concept. A TypeScript is nothing but it is a OOPS concept. Simply we can say it's a OOPS concept. So using this React, we can build a powerful user interfaces. And it's a declarative programming language, and we can write efficient programming using this React. And this has a flexible library. A flexible library means we can download or install through npm, which we are going to use, which are going to learn in upcoming classes. So we can create a reusable components. Actually, a reusable component, UI components, is nothing but the text boxes, buttons, text boxes, check boxes, everything is called as components. So that UI components can be reusable, which can be defined using the components, and then we can be recalled in the other pages. And then we can maintain all the variables in a state. There are two types of variables. One is normal variable, another one is state variable. So that we are going to see in the upcoming classes. So we can build a scalable, high performance web application. So a React is nothing but we can build a powerful, high performance web applications where it doesn't need the entire page refreshes. Agenda for today's session 1, Introduction to React Programming. So in today's session we are going to see Introduction to React, and then we have the React environment setup and what are the features available in the React, and we are going to see some of the practice session of the React programming. A small hello world programming we are going to show you, and then we have the React JSX. So React we can write using JavaScript as well as our TypeScript, as I said. So now we are going to use only a JavaScript in our programming. So that is, we call it as JSX. JSX but is a JavaScript extended. React is actually a JavaScript extended programming. So it has different types of components, and we will see what is component, and we are going to learn what is state, and then how we are going to use the props in our JSX. We should know what is props also, and then all these three we are going to see the practice session in this today's class. In today's session we are going to see what is React. A React is a component based architecture. You should know what is component. Actually, I give you a small example. What is component? In a HTML page or in a website or in a web page, we have different text boxes, buttons, check boxes. Like this, we have many components. We can create that component, and we can be reusing it in other pages also. So we can create one small UI components like button, and that UI buttons can be reused in all pages. So it's a component based architecture. Second point is it's a virtual DOM. You should know what is DOM. DOM is nothing but it's a document object model. In JavaScript, every HTML pages will treat as an object. So that object we call it as document object. Model means it's a model. It will be treating every text boxes, check boxes, and then buttons will be treated as a object. So that document, in that particular HTML document, what all components it is available, that will be treated as a object. So that is called as document object model. In JavaScript, each and every text boxes or the buttons can be accessed as a object. Here React uses virtual DOM. This virtual DOM is nothing but it's a simple concept which cannot be seen. The components which cannot be seen. We treat this as a virtual DOM. In next session, we will be explaining this what is virtual DOM very clearly. And then it's a declarative approach. React is a declarative approach. It means what we have to do using this React programming. It is easier to understand and it can be it's a reason about your application behavior. It can be easily written and can be behavior. The application behavior will be very flexible. That is the declarative. React environment setup. First, we have some of the prerequisites when you are going to do the React environment setup. That prerequisite is nothing but you have to download all the Node.js. You have to download the Node.js and then some of the packages needed for the React.js. So we have to download the Node.js from the Google, from the Node.js server, and then we have to set it up in our local machine. So there are commands here we are going to use for downloading the Node.js and how to install it, and we are going to show how to download, how to install, how to set up all the environment needed for the React programming. Okay, so I'll start with this programming right now. We'll show how to install it. First, we are going to install the Node.js.